Mpensenpensemu ne de bro yenka ye maame amrensi se nyame ya adoma ne 1 week celebration no ebekoso on the 9th of February 2024 8 a.m. copim 6 p.m. was 2nd Lincoln Street Abelempe eho ana sa dwumadi bekoso ye maame ama buzia na wotweda no atade ne ye tuntum sanso na meka o se osahene Boachijan onyame ya adoma burial service radiator safre no the yi ne hihye ne bekoso of forecourt state house January ne de to so aduonu ensia ewo the forecourt of state house adopa ne ensia pepe na afi ya pen crabia military cemetery Bema camp enkra ya na enase som no so na to aso oye atade tuntum ane ebehye na maka o so se ya nkasa ye designer Jere ono so ne papa da from ye kasa ewo Winiba na wotweda no it's unfortunate say maybe we are the enim kind ama mo fanchem sa it's part of life. Transport minister Kwakwesi ama so nuaba eda from na yi ne nyame adma the 3rd of February and also yaba beta wachi ama bibia ti makokama but yaba back to studio yakacho this is your election headquarters Kokomoti Power say the dane there now only ye no is a countdown to NPP primaries I dey bremo no parliamentary primaries no and Yasha said that all our networks and platforms and they sa to aso e wa han say me say memenda so your most reliable and authentic source in terms of delivery in terms of what really is the news and know your multimedia platforms Insura FM Joy FM, Love FM, Adom FM, Adom TV, Joy News, and all our onlines. I crowd, I stand by. It's a Saturday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Now, the Akoso, the New Patriotic Party, Amanyuko, no primaries, no parliamentary primaries, no Edibebro. Interesting parents, and interesting calculations and interesting issues never hotspots, and so potential losers across the nation. Better at the amount. And one of the areas fiercely being contested in Nsawam Adoagyir. And we're happy to have Unipa, and also Jinamo Hobby, on the incumbent, Inuya, whip. Whip, eh?
Majority
whip,
Frank Adom.
Yeah, Frank Adom, majority chief whip. But all the men who said me are very excited because fortunately, at the said the old qua will be a new Siakai. Into the over home because that's a real quiet project is quite the delegates need to understand that as you feel ye and will be through their partner, ye piano precope. Into crowd on common home so. Na me no be doing common na
home me chief whip there yes home me for parliament and you know not taking anything away from my brother Sian my wife is madam for power.
Oh wow.
Yes, yeah, madam she's worked for a very long time at the party headquarters. Now Domfre was my mate at the law school
and the men came cry and you know the judge
I chief whip Domfre minya and don't for penny.
Wow, but you are in the news. A very quiet guy. Na bibi come on.
Nyame adom bibia.
Who free constituency ho?
Patwan Nsawam Adoagyir ho ye ho kro bi efre na Adama Hrase. Ho na matna ma ye me project ho nyina me biebie dwuma so ho no ma ama polling station executive maboaboa bebre nti emira competition ba e na ya delegate ho so ebedam say omohwe the way a constituency na ekọ any votes the way a yentimi enko yanim the way was ekọ yanim na na chese was yenye new face because so here MP also about 3 terms the 4th term no na okọ now here your vote margin 2020 e ka NDC fonya almost 3,000 yet almost 3,000 vote margin now so 2016 to 2020 NDC to me accumulated over 12,000 new votes at the car, almost 2016 votes. Yeah, 7,000 pay. Now NDC first selected the same candidate no more money at 12,000. Now say another 4 years back home, Abrante ya juma. Ubiti ya saying ya more crack home. Yeah, NPP. No ma yeah. ye ma ye vote na ntimi anko nani ye nsesa no oba constituency office ye rent ebi wo kra rent kra ye ntimi ntwia na chairman na opiska e dia kotua constituency ni car ye ni party car kra constituency wa
Nsawam Adoagyir
ye ni constituency car ya ye betimi dia ko round kra e dia ye adwuma aboa party eti wo hwe no ma ekoso ni intimidation ni delegate old executive yen kan ye ho mom enye adwuma eti 2020 ye delegate preaching skirt and blouse
in 2020
yes eti presidential vote we did so well but parliamentary no because ye primaries no and kamboma was a kosoma party nisi boom na yetimi call electoral area because on say 2020 no omo ye primaries ye to no electoral area by electoral area it we MP uhu ba bia olusu ye MP
utimu
ba bia olusu ye ha it o say ha melusu nti ha kra 2020 come ma campaign yes and heti ye ma ye vote so call form sisi am no ka say bibi kakra bi kra na ye be chairman delegates nyina nya bia na ye yi bia frim eti manfo ye very bitter eti ye nkofo no se ye nya obi a oba obetimi akan abom na onye yimu a the same pattern na esi 2020 no wa hwe ni ya ye nka se NC ba ya hwe ni ya na ko repeat no
I see
eti na mass se obi ate se he for the unity wo ho
hey for sia now we adwuma we
me chief executive for Ghana Library Authority.
Oh, okay. Ghana Library Authority. Bibi akwa kama wo.
Nyame Adom. We hear a babem na library say Ghana is 61 pe. He take you over on the 8th of January 2018. And now me know ka say yeah the library is free 61 akosi 127 e Ghana. Which library so ye dwumaku a acha Ghana hapa over 70-year-old.
What the free say ko say
61 to 127.
NPP
abai. So, and our books are now Ghana in Atama take you over. They are 349,000. And now we know say over 1.5 million books our shelves so Ghana. You buy it, not want me file phone access books and can say Ghana library, you need digital presence. And now we know say your digital library. You just will be able to me download app a good phone so no register no abenya library card number. Instantly with me log in. Na wait me I read the books or internet so and phone
so there na why your MPP mo ultimu say we dey measure my be pay pa just say because obi be case na ofri hin e buy na if na ofri buy
okay the woman say MPP the media ye wo metu na Nyankopon da Roma ya wini 2016 na 2017 December na my appointment and me assume work in January 2018. The NPP must say me a national party patron. Yeah, just me so me oma every month be I contribute to sika the boa party. Into at the national level, so Jumedi in the media. Anna Tamana Honorable Charles Oredu, or director for external affairs. Now me so me can be am a that unit because I want my wife a year juma. Into at the regional level, so regional so ye program be any invite me. Me so me kakrawa me want me the support to region. At the constituency level, my support to polling station for electoral area coordinators, any constituency, Jumedi Bebri. 2020, I'm a campaign team member for Nsawam Adoagyir constituency. We had my electoral baby, I made me based in a hole, and I mean, I'm here in charge of it on the day of election. I mean, I'm a call around DJ Pink Sheet in the coalition center. It's more constituency, what there. Omuni me bobre party chairman be di ho adanse party rent 2022 me na me man is kadiko tia party office rent.
Why wouldn't you continue in that role now person we a member of parliament? Do you understand the job?
Me brapeni the woman say ye wo no ma mi no ntia me person me contest. Number 1 MPP bobre Nsawam Adoagyir. And number 2, a development of Nsawam Adoagyir constituency. A year MPP, Nsawam Adoagyir. Se me traho. Na Nyankopon fasamba. NDC for be seat na. Na me yes you na minim sanka. Nyanko anka metimi eyimiti ebia be contest etimi wini a aka ebia metimi accumulate more vote for the party. It makes me DMCU, makes me at now say me chief executive, but me now say me party performance in the constituency. I will take the risk. Na my back contest all in the name say because 2024 election na yent me emfen diagoro just say me wo vision and ideas be bria me person betimi e dey mobilize enough vote for the constituency o hey a polling station system na e wona wo chairman secretary youth organizer women organizer omo functions and no me wo say omo di akade e wo so omo nya e dey adwuma o constituency omo nya and just as today what we say polling station executive be say you election year when your budget kura say onko house to house da kura na oso ohun ade kura friend sada training here was here the man no obi betimi dia ye adwuma no wanya message na okwa o de be convince obi ama na to abaman ye nye training ma omo enti me hwe sa gaps here exist na me so betimi a sacrifice me ho say baby adwuma me ye tia meka and so me ba believe to go and work and when him say we MP so the demand on you from the constituency. But me now me trimu nya me de say me see you. I was say me ba e form na me be som. It is hard there now me hu say your party ni hia o constituency. Enu nti na me dey me ba.
Okay, see how mesa about so nti as you sit a many era Sylvester ni for me din komo no. Baby a wote obetima kire yen esin to a wo mpeso anu so ni ade hye wo sa mpeso anu so no. I'll come back to you with that conversation. But Sylvester, let me first me ndawase. Nah, because because I personally know what you've put into and what you actually regional minister and road minister any other dignitaries about now okwanya now also all over a 4-year term you really want to achieve that a year fit you've done well you really lobbied spent a lot of time and energy I mean that was executives in Swasi because the executives are more chidoma it will be difficult for you to go that mile finally it's my wish, say, Omobe Stampo, by endorsing you to stand in their stead again and represent the constituency in Parliament. Because personally, me and Sokrano made him no ever two in terms of acquiring oneself. Papa ni emi ofa. Intimism considers I do fear and also oye. I know it's been tough, but I think that delegates Madaroma. More in Yuma Pan and efforts are why in the midst of all the challenges. In short talk now here mobile the dry season me pen because by now Kakaso honum na you know chia more than so Afishapa, I am hoping Saturday you will be wearing your white to the glory of Ghana because you are an asset for Ghana and your party and your constituents and your family. In Timasemi my constituency boko.
Omahene me da say I mean ma ahwefo nyina achi onye muti ye wabe for contribution aso me omache me nchia menua kitwa Hayford siao na I no pay come dey odi me ashe tight corner because it was there boko omahene me da twedi ampo ase na mada omampanini na bedi akire me da omo ase sonko na afei me amira me wofa amakwata one day we'll talk about the legacy of Amakwata in the road sector. A bear dissuadie kese ama a chirima ombenya kwenya so musum a war that capacity. And indeed it's not an engineer, but the appreciation of a Juma a war form here a war Ghana a Quantimponsono a dutem. And I think say wabwami papa per year. Mempeswaso yanya a fair share of roads and ra. Baby and I had 2 years ago in Sotoya, a far nipa mienu. The last time me any no construction wo all called me 30 minutes say because share one side na me free ho. You we dey 4 hours e wo constituency mo ho. Na that 4 hours na e dey no culminated into 33.6 kilometers of roads. New roads are were approved say I was here wo constituency. And na me no ka say e tiefo ne ahwefo obi a wafa KFC West Hills Mall echi eko Bortianor I friend na Jasco obi ehun adwuma ye wo ho enra me ne ukasai babadogo adanseman ene otinto new Bortianor atwa ahomamu a ehon so tibamufo e wo ho enra enije edi receive sa huge drain na nsuo to ana edi nipa nkwa eye we no edi esi akan no ene me ne ukasai anope contractors wo ho a woni ye adwuma. Out of that 33.6 kilometers, no old barrier to Kokrobite, and also minim say contractor we are almost done with documentation. Contractors be fa sa kwan no start here ho adwuma. Na other places as well. Mia madam for contractor back on no so yama ni bia enche eto aba we wia ono so be si form ho na aba be ye adwuma. O ma hene de bia me ka che tibamu for say me as them na she bidwani. Akwan ho sem titru ya de a e wo say me lobby na me advocate. Road minister Amanfrom number ho a ohun. Yewra Asesu Boache, Minister for Works and Housing. We didn't call constituency. Or no so call your wako. Storm drain kesiye baby last year tena wakwan no ho a yes program no. We share tetegu eba storm drain na oye wo ho enya deketwa. Afei nso anwea na nsuo to edribi kwan mu no. Wo mo aye nhyehyɛ ya wo mo be trape no mo rehabilitate. Said ye be ya nsuo to a it should return only water but not the silt na ebe descending. Ono nso aye ho adwuma edu echire pa Asensu Boache waye adwuma ono so be me bona baso because enche to aba we wi a the office a frame say a contract document is almost done ba be yes we no afensu ye hihye ya nya excavator for continuous dredging and road regional minister e can tell me there's a pool I call RCC on request okay tell me say you had we here be 2 na ukọ baby to say Dairos a war Amanfrom all the way down to Iron City. I was here dredgy a hono. Ye said the buyer in Shotoa a bet to me a femo antibemufo a hono on behin how. So o my name me a juma my ye and amica. Nanyamin in Shankan Yami say, Ubi on me contest election, Ubi and Yaku could drop or jam baby can say MP money homody. And you be to me because one to minka. Every community in 3 years. Me wo me start no adwuma o mind say astrotef na astrotef community center na community center maternity ward na maternity ward afi secondary school me ba one of the project na I'm so proud of as a member of parliament from old barrier na unam aplaku unam Bortianor kukrubiti oshiye that whole stretch coastal stretch there's no secondary school housing a population egu pa e she obo boss nyame ye madoma making sure that improve education in that community. And by so doing, making sure that secondary school or my and now me know say secondary school has been built in Bortianor. Nyamin Chad by September, yeah admission this year, next way, you benyam kwala on Beko Bortianor Secondary School. Sure. I'm so proud of a Juma me and my team. Oh my anyway, Nipa contesting me in my constituency. Maybe I can't me delegate. So be who say omumu baako aye NPP adwuma da ewo constituency ho waboku kurudu da waye NPP adwuma bi da oni nsi abontin me throw challenge wo baby kra say so be won so be akọ general meeting party meeting kra da o meji 10,000 there's no evidence to that effect enti Mr. me delegate and I know say nyame ncha de utie kire a amanfo omo fe ba osimu a na wo be say agro no enye better but adwuma ye na me no ka say call langba now say on the 1st of January, me call watch night, me by 31st night. Ebe do fi be 3. Me name in Crawford na siama Adoagyir. Adoagyir manda na me call Langba. Udu Langba. School na ye mama even skin rashes egu nkwala. On the 1st na me do ho. The next day they are perform and the 3-unit classroom block to ease the congestion in the school. These are things that mahene me to me lead na me boa na eba. E she me crying. E she away. Adia me di si mani so pa ye. Get fund project abandoned constituency from President Kufuor's time up to and there. It was certain communities that get fund project I abandoned. But they can get fund for Bawabe taking stock of all these projects. More abandoned a bit from President Kufuor, President na Ayoko Botwe, MP wo. Obe call Chukome, we call Galilea, we call Kuwait, a friend is a brigade. All these projects, we call Tuba, Sisia, we call Amanfrom. All these projects, get fund for ya omo ntumi wi I see baby crowd there omo wi school no ma contractor na tum aka payment me die kira ema community no get fund for be take stock ni na wo me regional director number afeso me ni menua kwankyerɛ for penny oda ho me ni di nkomo afia ya remu dia me hwɛ say all those schools no you be complete ama woni hand over for education in that area library me no ka say Bortianor DA school maybe a secondary school yesi wo sisi ano there's a library project that through the first lady yesi wo ho a ene nkwala suamu ade enti o mahene die eye problem eye roads and obi anso di ho dance say we buy ye attack road project kese maybe anasa mwajan etie ewo people no so ho nsuo to ana the whole Ghana media for nyina ba ho ene yagusa akwan no so menim say baby a enru ho do woni nyame mu gidie no mo nya NPP mu gidie say baby a kan nyina ye baby ana ye nuano mo NDC for wa ban mo it was west ba nyame Adom Akufo Addo ni na ban ba ye ya to anamompa ye hu changes e your road network.
Okay, so after no be come ho a for Sian Hayford or press Adeshia one wo Nsawam Adoagyir on betenase na omama no sa to me no asa sere biem say national elections on be sa tenase na mode Nerura Emrashe bedwam. So make us this is the incumbent Matthew Sylvester Tete onu ne gine mu ma Bortianor Ngleshie and Amanfrom Mpensensepensemu so. Make say the biggest cry every platform that is being on multimedia platforms, Joy FM, News File, Asempa Ekosi saying Adom TV, Adom FM. The biggest challenge was say na kwan won the constituency or no. I pay attention to the road minister. Another biggest issue was maybe our canon as a and feel say in short Igriya begu kaswa kwan mu amofasa kwanso na afi adane one way ti on a free central region eba on a free greater Accra ko nyina you should kwan baako and rather it was a big sigh of relief because anamontu asha say sa no man bitiba yanko the election proper na me sambra me nua here for so yanko election proper delegates here saying
Omahine delegate save those who are no more. I mean, for currency, no be our 2 kwan person. Delegate is about 1,164.
1,164.
Yeah, but if you want the idea, so we are counting about 1,155 delegate. Into your mind, enough from 1,200 the whole count approximately. And yet numbers are enough from, but Omahine, you know more atna. And I've gone through the process. My co-primaries pay. But din kunim akoso ababe ye mrashe bidwene me sansu ekobium. In fact, delegate accounting for my stewardship for the last 3 years. Apart from say me share me delegate. Omahine, I'm on record. Afibia not less than 2,000 timemo for vulnerable. Ekunafo, the aged. Ghetto boys who are vulnerable in our society. This year, apart from taking care of my delegates, over 2,000. They call story to identify the vulnerable and support them. And I keep doing that almost every year. And I've done that from 2018 to date. So it's not new for me. Now, politics now, no. Obi wo or the Nsawam beso. Opese me kubi. Anye ye mana campaign no etie gina or self-twicha unancho be skirt and blouse. And then I'm alarmed by the media can say some people have been identified as a party for more years skirt and blouse. No matter how bitter you are. And then skirt and blouse no more year, it's being used against the member of parliament. It is more dangerous. Because then you're a party back. Who come and see we are. Support your brother. Now who party nipa na me ebi to me. The last elections, ya call akoye house to house. Na nipa ni call house to house no we see wechi. No akoka che say penny we say enye ho na so mutufa na ye di keke. It was worse. And then any panel use to resource no aboa na yenya no say we vote so tie. Forgot is no ono so ye corporate. More dangerous.
I get your point.
So when people begin to attack MPs say vote Swatia, ask them their contribution for the vote next Swatino. I'm not saying so because my brother has shown on also a constituency, or madam for me, don't pray. In parliament today, one of the things that Mimi Nyaya is my brother. We are losing a lot of senior people. Che is not coming back to parliament. Kennedy Jopon is not coming. Atachia is not coming. Jogate is not coming. All the senior people.
Joe
Wise is not coming. Adabo is not coming. Sule Sanid is not coming. Tepa. I mean, a lot of them, about 22 of them are not coming. And if we are not careful, not our front, who had acquired experience over time, they are under siege, they will affect you.
But if the front is also weak,
it is important that
it
is also important that your constituency must bring you.
Yeah.
And yet, me and Miti Hai, na met me and said me do Uber. Campaign, people can wish me well. But at the end of the day, one year more constituency, and they know what it is.
Okay.
But sometimes, say, actors, the leading members of Wenu, in some places I've seen people who have realized that, well, if any support here, it will be a benefit for all of us as a party. But in the nutshell, it is the constituents who will return you back to parliament or otherwise.
Okay.
But media.
Me do one dance is not for non-performance. Let me assure you on that. You have performed as a member of parliament. You have been with them. Your levels of accessibility, humility, extremely appreciable. In fact, that's not my issue. Perform for your constituents and for Ghana to have a feel of who you are. And you've demonstrated both in all sincerity. Consider I look at the more the Ghana factor first. Yeah. I'm the constituency enjoy. And that's what you've done. You've sacrificed reasonable percentage of your time for Ghana and for your constituents. It is only fair. So once you are seeking for another term, but all shift you free qualities where they are. You buy a corner pepper, and that's the end. Ghana needs you. You need Ghana too. You're also a leader everywhere you find yourself. Whether journalist, whether trader, trade union, congress, or whether parliament or whatever. In fact, she would say, "Okwa obian who bit my BC one," and you're the correct. So obian kwa sen ka wonso amba. But all bo homo den there, except for to see a piano. Nemo ebinum to do baby a. Na afi dia afi kwa de am say omo nya te say a year ombetu. You know why? It's service to humanity. And obi tell me what dance here no. Ti uba na ube ya ose me no na di agrabe 20 years ni. Na still you on skirmishes trem ya. Me should skirmishes. Na yina ya ma Ghana factor na I winner all the time. That's key. Ti yina em fam chi team go bia no a okoi na enye obi nhye na na ma na ntimi nya de say you might suffer some here but still it will move on. That's how we are supposed to live. Ntimi mani pe bi be God. Now for you guys constituency with you are God. We are God. So, Yanti said Dogobi no, but no so nchire say. Also no, very Jose. All them John say, oh, them John, Obi ani brother Mishra no. Yes. The here no waka no. Says oko lusu and says oko winia emfa division emma. Koye skirt and blouse. Na political parties ni na abuchetie. Maybe out identify mente Nsawam Adoagyir for it you. This is the constituency, not your delegates. Omu tiyo se baby awatna chesa awasumo no. Sin to ben the constituency you wish that it had been you to use your effort and your network maybe to fill those gaps. Constituency challenge ben o.
Number one issue here one Nsawam Adoagyir enye masema mabuno no. Last census no Nsawam Adoagyir 150,000 people and at home. Juma kese wo ho a nipa bebre nima blue skies and employ nipa bebre. Me gidi say as a constituency and municipality no ye be kabum na yetimi create awareness about the investment opportunities at one Nsawam Adoagyir. Said ye be ya betimi attract industry into Nsawam Adoagyir. Na ometimi be set up omo business. Said ye be ya betimi agya enuma ama ye bambu no. Eti mani swade hunu ba ko no say metimi ni your municipality no ya tinia branding Nsawam Adoagyir as a preferred business destination in Ghana. Na me chirichiri mu. O hwe Nsawam Adoagyir ba bia ye locate a ye nye part of Greater Accra, a part of Eastern region. Ana ye closer to Accra, ye closer to Koforidua. Eti nya advantage say business etimi be set up e won Nsawam Adoagyir or more access to Greater Accra market at the same time or access to Eastern regional market. Ana wa woni me say Ghana ha ye mramu no. So we set up business outside Greater Accra so or tax incentives but ya na yentimi promote saade no entimi ma industry no entiase ma omo me locate wo yo hwe industry se wo Accra e no hwe nsasesem ho issues e wo Accra wo ban Nsawam Adoagyir entesa ana business bia no se o ko locate wo bia o hwe nsasesem ho litigation mansonsem ansa no wa we de wa ko set up in business Nsawam Adoagyir constituency hono ye bia ubetimi really to promote hope I said you be attracting because hope nsasesem ho manson no eden e wofo etimi gidi say yetimi raise these pillars na yetimi promote Nsawam Adoagyir pa yi a ebetimi ama investors bebre abesete am business so mebu na Nsawam Adoagyir ebeden ebenya enwuma aye because they say we're in Nsawam region obi a hope ne say obenya adwuma blue skies
omo highest you know
I say no na ye industry as I employ
blue
almost,
skies
yes and I employ almost all the youth na ade ba ko ne say blue skies na ho they need a lot of raw materials omo here fruit no to process no matter or my export. Unfortunately, you want sase won Nsawam region. But because of say yentimi promote to a honey yen intino. And confo ntimi inform sika mewura farming nim e mo produce and supply
ready produce enough fruit.
Yes.
Yes, so na sase da way.
Yes, so na sase da way. It is say yetimi promote a branding Nsawam region as an attractive place for farming activities. Obrekro nim so already marketer. Ubehu nipa dodo a ebeba abeje nsase ayemfuo ya emebunu benye adwuma aye wo mfuo ni ma wonim se wo produce pineapple already no
market no
ya say me no ka say blue sky omutimi omo import from all over even including Cote d'Ivoire as
blue sky
yes hey. So it yeah a deliberate effort to say betimi create this industry you be attracting investment. No matter me go into farming produce to supply the factory. This is Aztec. It says
Aztec never
yes, it's a good.
I know so.
We have a huge problem. You have a huge problem. It's mempai bonus say Nyankopon bwan ye nyakwanya. You bet me I have an investment promotion unit. Assembly. Yeah, you bet me your mom winning there either awo. Said there are various opportunities are a war. You bet me are promoted to attract investors into the country. Another pillar of growth, yeah, me this you bet me are exploit on. I'm gonna benefit the young people. And they say, once the Philippines, a lot of other countries, or more ride on sister relationship, it's me more export to labor to other countries. Eko ye nyuma na omunye nyuma married, o repatriate to musika e de abom kuruma beto mu fie abesu omodan e de ahwe omabusuafo. Me gidi say emredu say ye mabunu ya produce so many graduates from senior high school, so many graduates from universities. Now so ye need enough industry to absorb omunyina. Meanwhile so nkro bebre so fight so omo pe skilled labor and I say unskilled labor cry then amoma training omo amoma ye adwuma omo. Me gidi say yetimi a position in Nsawam Adoagyir very well. Now it me establish making use of our existing sister city relationship. Any new created sister city relationship, you bet me create a pipeline. You bet me the boy, mabunu ni bia, omo person musu ekwama no ne ekoye adwuma na omo de omusika behwe omo busuafo. Mijidi said that partnership you bet me create with the support of Ministry of Foreign Affairs and our embassies. Said you bet me legal migration. Yeah, kone nam Libya desert so. Mabunu ni bebre omo dwane eko fa Libya no my day. Omako uko ye communities ni bia we say ofri ko Libia ba enche enti me did this I was say yetimi a position ho na yetimi boa mabunu in all of these directions because enyumasem is the number one priority ba constituency.
Okay, so Hayford Semesa about Nsawam Adoagyir, a potential member of parliament to represent their interest honum mamenka will say ebe crossover in Chebia Mula Epemula say non-cro shebra sesa busa soft kwachi piero do me pepepe o shebra besesa sa sesa busa osmosis soft chief ba sa sesa pe okono nsia ebesesa and sesa dia no say frimpon fie problem ho the next day we team akwa na sesa ma ba me ka say ultimate remedial school koso kai say akwanya kese pa da ma wakotwro nsohwe ana ba akomu bi sinto aba ho on be boa o masa sinto no ona hyemokina tina wona kai say what wrong so when say sinto bi aba ho a bomodiana for ni che ultimate remedial school na won intime mo na sa ba back to lane na mo addition nkototi ene dia enye kokofo bi kokofo ehunhia pa de ba addition so ehunhia kase pi fre 0244696911 ana 0207891004 na wotimini won edin kita ho so hwe me cameraman ba kwa ye say openante nemo Kingdom garlic bitters no emanitimi na nteche nkagdi kra hwe na beti na hwe ne nentu na hwe ne nipedua na timi se achi anwane nyine frimu why say bare ni na se obono homoden bra obo Kingdom garlic no okono oba no the capsules no one we are not the ginseng as I see a chiraman new Kingdom ginseng power capsules oni ni wie sa dia dey no so aduane so odi a ase bibi ye no ni nyina ye nipadua na all building more amna nya hoden strong kokra Kingdom Garlic Adaroma Nibetes and the capsules and I think New Kingdom ginseng power so boa tremendous capsules so e may new man so no mo sisi no edimu wie pay your precope ti open do na nkasa de audio de chere okanshi drug lane na fe what me afre on so almost 053 614 9961 and 030 393 9987 I face one the estate so aba aye Kingdom Home Estate one of them every and afi Latter Junction every one by every girls school no na Latter Junction so be hu on one the share say any say ultimate your hamu nchemu aduonum and aduoson kra na 50 or 70% of if any car na afi the fee me no atwo the amount na wagibre interest bi ani ho na watwa na kakra e the amount the amount also down so kra na say the fra kania kwan ensuo afi aposifo da edwa okodi enioma bema baabi a wasetena mu ho ahare wo no na saye mrama no eno na Kingdom Home Estate ayesa hyehyere nyina kama e de amawo afi na ne krakrakra no body tree ene jabidi akasie ne ene de toothpaste ane ya chemu yensa ye won kwada de no ane ye wode abusuan nyina betime yusu ane ye wode ya yire ye ho na afi nso eno so betime yusu bi tika hu say you the Kel charcoal toothpaste no and your Kel kit toothpaste no and your Kel 360 toothpaste no tika hu say say okodwa so na ya pause nkwa na akopa chira kwan dia and na say e Kel brands no and say okopa chira kwan all Sylvester baby out no ye be ko akomula akopa isikaba ba ye ba sikanya ni nyina mu no e so kire say what try first phase the next phase is that ubeshia 2025 in Parliament, Jamia Waduma, dear Ubesa Aye, Ewosa Aye, Impesa, so a dog. Yakoba, Yaba, Yaba trust Uncle Besu. We are counting down to the new Patriotic Party parliamentary primaries about Baso, or Jamia Adoma Memin that way. And just like I've told you, your election headquarters, Kokromoti Power, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday, join us. Chero say ye and ye akandifo eba Ghana ya batwo ehon sema nti onu ye enhwimbo me frisa bria kopem say ye be kinka ba be wi memenda we here ye Bortianor English Amanfrom Constituency no the incumbent member of parliament also to asoja me Adom ono ewa no say era Matthew Sylvester Tete sanso na the also press obejina Nsawam Adoagyir NPP amanyuko na name na omasa toro so abako bra ma se bedwem no Hayford Sian enso e wa no se ye wo minute be edu se betim de arapo up afre for be 9 will be okay 0302 211701 equals 4 0302 211701 equals 4 it's your place no humility it's like it's no contest the abenyina fa in some Adoagyir on my personal phone. No, I don't want to be reading the messages because there's too much tension in that constituency. So I'm being careful.
I hope so.
There's too much tension.
They will bring
even
it
with the messages, tense messages.
I hope so. The bomb is a beba form. A contest, a friendly contest. Sabi, don't pray ni sian. Ubi any so adi who say will continue to hold the seat and break the age. We are supporter. I don't bring ourselves before that contest. It's because at the end of the day, by 4 o'clock, then we all come back to factory reset. Eba be yejuma. Niama yakika fa yampeni for and in the run up to campaign. It is what the NDC will largely base their campaign on and take advantage. Okay, so as you move into Parliament, God willing, what is your next line? Phase 1, where we phase 2? No, the of the brain. Phase 2.
My main car for senior for 0302 211701 equals 4. Phase 2.
Phase 2, Omahene, may continue on the advocacy for road infrastructure, our constituency. Now, I go into industry. My year, Boshebi, and I made this one, sana, me term with the back. Say BNA artisanal platform, and the online. So obi oye bibi odi ni nsa ye bibi for constituency yo e dey go internet so abon de ro ama omo ma ye all the we na wie me wo IT guys o ma ye me launch sa de no by middle of the year. Now face so me pe baby a be permanent grounds for exhibition. Sunday market only. Say nipan tuka emma gbogboshi emma ye way. Ebi as 3 days or 3 days. No more ye trade exhibition. Na obi meton na de. Ebi a we ya de oton wo fie. Nipa be ni mu fie. Say once a month or once every 3 months no. Be criticize our platform nama nipa. Ti memu for nipa go up bebre. Na come and exhibit is an MP's fair. I any constituency no be iti. We go so me baby in my second term. Now we'll go more into trade and industry. Ama tumi aboa ankran enyuma na they already. As a board chairman of the Ghana Enterprises Agency, my leading microphone be anya grant ni business support ta omodi ye omojuma. I need to continue in that strive. And again, basic schools are work communities or no. Baby they walk so many kilometers and some of more access to school. Baby to say atia good ambition area hono we need the basic school. And akwasa we call baby a population gupa. There's no public basic school. Me bompai as I say, a house of Badwam no more public. Say there, say be any obiana and say will be obetting your call private schools are a hobby brain. Say the bear almost so clearly is a work in progress. Roads there entering 4 years way. You because 1 year into my second term. We look at industry. We look at youth empowerment. Mabua Emanipa 5. Me do ma call GFA license. See coaching course I there. Wow. Omutumi bua to hand talent.
Omu number is a blaster shebren.
Oh me because I haven't said it on the floor of the house. Say you pay black stars in here, we must go back to the basics.
Okay,
and I'm talking to the RFA Greater Accra president. You know, say me hono. Let's start here organizing course competition.
Benjamin, my chair, I hope to say. Okay, so Benjamin the free so Ima, good morning. I hope to say. Oh, also as I refer so hey, just wrap up for us.
Me that's it. Wrapping. I am Nsawam Adoagyir. Monim mabomonim police station executives. Me name abekasa. Mohu na ho brase ene osompa me pesa mo de mam. Menye MP mpo. Monim se me wo school ankola be 500 wom. Wo ye adwuma e be 31. Monim se me bie radio station ya me de bo aban ho adwuma. Me di Advocacy na me de bo aban ndwuma a wo ye hu dawuru ama obi atie anya nipa 13 ye adwuma wo enti me ye MP mpo nipa be 40 every month o mo constituency o mo nya adwuma ye enu nti na me se mo ma akwanya na me mesom na NPP party ene Nsawam Adoagyir omamu ni nyina ye betimi akreti enwuma ama nipa bebre enye bi aye maka kire mo se metimi ama Nsawam Adoagyir aye attractive business destination. Me say me sister city relationship e betimi aboa ama ye mabu no mo pe kwantu akọ ye adwuma pa edi sika ba fie no so ya boa mo ama mo ye maka kire mo say me ye entrepreneurship program ama mo na me pe sika ye de be ma mo bosia na mo timi aye adwuma na mo timi anya sika frim sa na me say me ye bread festival Nsawam Adoagyir de obi anim say ye nim pa no ye wo pa no nanso ukọ abrochire ba bia omo wine amanfo tutu kwan ko tasty wine. Saa na yetimi branding Nsawam Adoagyir ye pa no na ye no nkopfo be free Ghana ha nyina aba be tasty different types of bread na opa Nsawam Adoagyir na sa oba sa festival hotel fo be nyeska restaurant fo be nyeska omomoto ade okwa ho obia be di ye even 1 week aye be every year nim o he sa innovative ideas ya me de be ya me se mami akwanya na me mra me di enim na me fa yenko yensu yenim ye mpio ho wa ye bi 12 years my adie mo ma me so akwanya na mo hwe me 4 years pe say ensin obi 20 years madam as
well mama fa Mr. Nobody appoint to say
na me na do me ho ye kroboduma fe for so mu chiao
I want ye joso
yo me da se na opinion obatra on what say obi be kasa MPP for no mo be kasa mo be ye ana o ye crowd ana oba abaya ayatu ne swaba na msle delegate omonto mano na me wojide se die o kan nyina no enye se we yo ga fili gadoki we wojide se oba be ye ama be bi owo nyina no akoni nim se na na do da papa do di akunya ba be da pa wunya no sa no so oba be ye o fi MP no on kasa antia no o so ye good na anso no betting about Yama Chrono upon him to my papa.
Okay, so that's the info Usu we now for area semester and for and wrap up my Usu Marche. Morning.
A pump to say,
Oh, Nyamiadom.
Monia Jumapa Moye, na Yanamitio pa na anope MSN and Samiti program back on na no pay so dear. MPC no muba omokasa with the confidence and I say aspirant MPC no. Omokasa nemu momunka mu se adwuma na wo ho no. Enya omo wo kwa kolobe and I say wo kosre bibi na ye diamo. Ti omuba se de ya na omuka no. Omuma magbunu ni nipa na de omu weche okoduru ho na se ntumi anya sa omu se ade a wo kwa kosre wo kosusu. Ndi a omuka na afi so me problem kaka ne se say we ye adwuma me so me wo media num na me wa adwenkyere bi ada na me mfam wa wo na wo nye na adwuma no nkoso mo wo man no ji se wo man hene free ho na me be bansa ano pe masam kakra mo nyame hira mo
no so ya so we bit ma dwuma say the fact say me so beti anu je say me so bi bi say obi the point na me so betina bi so me kwa ku betina you know so well respected. We should also respect those institutional memories inside them, and it's very important, but it doesn't mean that we should create thin gods over us. I say, a man cannot do without some people. It's not done anyway. So, sir, what say in California? Are you following Bibri or
Bibri? Not say how they in California.
To address them.
They make my mama ba Frida Prempe. I would have and then
the bed. Me ma have for them in Kobiad you. Me no be here Simbia. For them in Kobiad.
And then the birthday.
Another contest back of our birthday. Over so me.
Oh, and no we should happy birthday.
My wish you happy birthday. Me the man see na nkopa. You go come back in there guys on akoye we many problem here. It turn north south, turn north. I wish everybody well. Passing me.
In your me, what is she? What shall he call? Nuchumo papa no se anyo. Min panify. No nekeke min ken in your me, gamen fan jacket. What fan be me comedy wo. Nichumo neke wonde. Afietene. Yen na nichumo nichum. No nekeke min kenji. Follow who no road. Ye lebono wo feel le wo ha. Obaya no watching wo ha mambie. Twa ni umanya brow.
Cha amaniaba yewie all of that's it grateful. I wish you well.
Thank you very
much. I wish you well too. Yami adu mechina ebe share our big game so keep watching Adom TV. Bye.
Frida there.